Hello everyone and welcome to another channel update. It's been a while. We just had a community poll, so I figured now would be a good time to have one. So first off, AI the Somnium Files is ending soonish. There will be a post over at patreon.com/ChronosPlays to get game suggestions for the next Patreon poll. I'm going to give that like 3 or 4 days for suggestions to roll in, and then a poll will be up for about a week to determine the next Patreon series. If you're interested in taking part of that, head on over to patreon.com and /ChronosPlays and check out the details. And let me just say, AI the Somnium Files was a fantastic game. Super weird. Went in directions I didn't think it was gonna, and super horny. Great all around. Even though horny games aren't usually my thing, even though I seem to be playing a lot of them recently, yeah, it was fantastic. If you haven't checked out the game or the series, you should give it a go. Give it a watch. Next, I already mentioned the community poll. That's been going on for over a week now. This is to replace Persona 5 Strikers that ended, like, I don't know, 13, 14 days ago. During the time the community poll was up, I was playing the DLC for Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Episode 1. I really actually don't know the title for the remake, but yeah, the DLC was called Intermission, and it was a really good DLC. I had a great time with that. It is a shame that it is PS5 only, and not on PS4, because I'm sure there are a ton of people that would love to play it, but can't because of the limited stock of PlayStation 5s. Overall, it's a great story. And a great little game, little DLC story. The mini game for Condor is awesome, and I really hope they bring that back in part 2. But yeah, the community poll, the winner is, and actually this was extremely close, the SMT Nocturne Remastered. Now, why aren't you saying the full name, Chronos? Mostly because I'd probably screw it up, but you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a shot, right? It is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remastered. Does that sound right? That should sound right. Hopefully that sounds right. Yeah, like I was saying, it was an extremely close poll. It only won by like 3%. It just barely beat out Yakuza 0. Recording for that should start hopefully in a few days. I ended up picking up the PC version of it because I got it on sale, and I'm frugal. That's usually how it works. If you're ever wondering why I play certain things on a certain system, generally speaking, it's probably because I got a discount somewhere. Look, you gotta save money. Youngins, save your goddamn money, alright? Yeah, anyways, when I was getting the game, I was actually completely taken aback by the fact that it has DLC. And confusing DLC at that. Like, the difficulty one, I completely understand that one. It adds an easy mode or something like that. That's fine. The other two, I'm actually confused about. I think they're connected in some way. One of them is just like, hey, pay us $10 and you can replace this character you've never heard of with Dante. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then the other one is, hey, here's this extra dungeon that introduces that character that can be replaced with Dante. This one's free though, so that's cool. The character's name was like, it's not Raiden, it's Raido? Is it Raido? Something like that. I'm sure it is a reference to like a SMT game or another Atlas game. I don't know. Yeah, so I was looking at the DLC and I'm just like, I think I'm just gonna go with the Chronicles one, because I'm definitely not paying $10 just for Dante. No offense, Dante. I like you. I don't like you though, so I'm not gonna pay you $10. Which is just weird. I mean, I guess in fighting games they charge a lot of money for certain characters. Sure. I don't know. Dante's cool. I will give you that. Not $10 cool, though. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're paying for the full game, sure. It's actually worth like $60 then. But not like just for a character. I'm going to look into the DLC a little bit more before I start recording, though, because yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of confusing me. Because I think one of them is for, like, the Chronicles is like the remastered version or like the definitive version they had. But I'm not, it says you have to select it at the beginning of the game, which is kind of weird. If it's a definitive version, why don't you just have it in the game to begin with instead of free DLC? I don't know. Like I said, gonna look into it. The recording's hopefully starting in a few days. Next up is Trails of Cold Steel 3. Yeah, it's been going on. It's gonna be going on for a while. At least another 2 months. Honestly, I got not much else to say about that. So yeah, that's gonna be there for a while. They'll probably like hell, like even 2 channel updates before this before this series ends. So I mean, Trails news: the Crossbell games are being localized. They're gonna be out in like a year or two. 2020, like 2022 and 2023, I believe, is the set date for the Crossbell games and the sequel game for Cold Steel 4, I guess. Tales of Reverie, I think the name was. So there's a lot of time for me to catch up with the series, I guess. So I don't have to rush anything, so that's nice. The Crossbell game's kind of hilarious that they finally are localizing it. Finally, though it's gonna take like 2 years. But apparently they're using the fan translation. So I don't exactly know why it's taking 2 years. From what I read and from what I've seen, like the Geofront translation team, like you can't get that patch anymore. They took it down from their website, and they're working with the development team for the Trails to get the Crossbell games up to snuff. That's cool. That's really cool. Like, that's like a fan translator's dream, pretty much. It's just kind of weird from a consumer standpoint that you already have the complete translations for the PC versions, and it's gonna take a year, or 2. Like, I guess the first one's gonna come out in a year, and the second one's gonna come out in 2 years. It's a little weird, but apparently it's like gonna be on consoles too, because it's like in Steam, Epic Game Store, I think Microsoft Windows as well. And then I thought I read that it was on Switch and PlayStation 4. I didn't see any confirmation about that though. It might be. It is kind of funny that the Epic's Game Store like leaked all this before it was announced. And they actually kind of like, people were like, oh, so is it Epic exclusive? No, apparently not. It's they just leaked it before the announcement, which probably pissed off the development team quite a bit. But you know, that's cool. I guess it's better late than never, but at the same time, it's really shocking that it's going to take so long if they already have the games translated for the most part. I'm sure they would definitely have to make some changes here and there, and of course adjust some stuff for console, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. Now, you might have seen a video that was up this week of a one-off type video of let's look at Legend of Mana. Generally speaking, not the type of video that I usually do. I had some old videos that were kind of like that. I call them different things though. First impressions, Chronos tries, Let's Try. I think you can only find Let's Try Forager, which is a stream VOD, on the channel. Still, there was a couple others that I just didn't like the quality of, so I deleted them. There was like one or two that I wasn't sure fit with the FTC regulations, so I was like, delete, just delete it. You don't want to go to jail. Even though I'm pretty sure they would just send you a letter like, hey, can you delete it or never do that again, please? Who knows? They probably would lock my ass up and throw away the key. But yeah, it's not something I generally do. I had interest in doing those types of videos in the past, and when I got the email for Legend of Mana, I was like, you know, it fits the channel. I have retro games on it here and there. I love Legend of Mana on PlayStation. It's an RPG, which my audience has a lot of people that like those games. So you know what? Fine. We'll do this. See how it goes. And you know, from the comments and the analytics that I've seen, y'all were pretty happy with it. Actually, very kind words too, directed at me. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's like, I don't know how often in the future we'll be doing videos like that. Now, before, when I stopped doing them, it was just kind of like not conceivable to me to do them, right? Buying a video game like every week or two just to make one video is just really not smart, especially when it comes to money management. But I do get a lot of offers, usually from indie developers, every week of games, and 90% of the times I'm just like, no. Like, they don't fit. It doesn't look like a game that I would enjoy, and I don't want to make a video where I crap on it. Or the game just doesn't look done, and I'm like, I don't really want to like pitch that at all. I mean, I wouldn't really pitch, right? I'm not gonna accept a free game and just be like, you should play this game totally if it's bad. I would tell you, and then I would probably never hear from the developer again. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Now, sometimes there are offers where like, oh, that would actually fit on the channel. That might be, you know, a good little fun little video here or there about with this game, but it's rare. It is rare, and you know, sometimes I just don't have the time to do it. But you know, if I want to get into making more of these one-off videos, maybe it's something I can look into, making time here and there for it. Yeah, it's something I'll keep in mind though going forward, and you know, eventually there will be a series for Legend of Mana. Let's just put that one out there. It won't be for a little while. One, because I haven't played the game in years, and, well, not completely. I played a little bit, not a couple months ago, like probably 6 months ago, or last year even, where I probably played 20% of it, and then I saw the remaster was coming out, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait for that game to come out. But yeah, eventually there'll be like a type of walkthrough series with it in the future. Not anytime soon, though. Mostly because FTC regulations would require me to actually state every episode that I got the game for free, and in every 20 minutes I would have to have like a billboard on the video like, yo, hey, I got the game for free. Which I don't really want to do for a series that would probably be like 60 episodes. So it'll be a little bit. Alright, now on to streaming. If you're not following me on twitch.tv/chronosplays, go follow me on twitch.tv/chronosplays. Why? Because it would bring a smile to my face. And yeah, just like kind of streaming. But yeah, I stream every Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I usually post about it on YouTube or on Twitter. You should follow me there too. We just finished up Star Wars Fallen Order and just started Demon's Souls on PlayStation 5. Now, you might be asking yourself, Chronos, last time you were like, I don't know what to do with the VODs. And you haven't uploaded any of the VODs aside from like Saga Frontier. I think we might have done, it might have been the Spider-Man ones we did last. But have I decided what to do with the VODs yet? No. No, I haven't. But here's the thing. I'm going to actually start uploading the Fallen Order streams to YouTube, and I'm going to do the Demon's Souls ones as I finish the game, and I'll do the ones for Saga Frontier 2 just to keep those here on the channel. After that, I'm hoping I'll actually decided on if I'm going to have a VOD channel for those videos, or if I'm just going to say F it and take the hit on the algorithm. Probably not though. I shouldn't take a hit on the algorithm. That's not smart. I should do what's good for the channel and make it a VOD channel. That's how I should do it. Let's see if I'm actually smart enough to do it. Anything else? Yes, I kind of have an Instagram now. Instagram.com/official Chronos Plays. Why that? Because some other people took Chronos Plays and official Chronos. I've uploaded a couple of clips to it, and I was actually I'm planning on making it sort of like a clip collection type Instagram. Honestly, uploading to it is pretty stupid as it is only mobile, and that's also why I'm not doing TikTok, as even though I planned on doing TikTok, you can't do it from your computer. This is dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. I mean, I plan on still doing some clips here and there on Instagram, so you should still follow it, I guess. But it's going to be less often than I intended. because holy crap, it is just annoying. I think that's it for the update. I don't think I have anything else to say. Is that true? Well, there might be a different type of video this week. Not a let's look at. I haven't recorded it yet. So if it's super cringe, it might not ever actually exist on the channel. If you should probably guess what I'm talking about if you're from Discord or Twitter. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I have my green screen all ready for that type of video now too, so we'll definitely see. I believe that is actually now it of what I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching and for all the support, and I will see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.